As promised, guys, in today's video, I'll be sharing the updates regarding the overseas carer that was sued to the court by her employer. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. If you're new to this channel, I create contents on how you can migrate to the UK, jobs with visa sponsorship in the UK immigration updates, like everything you can think about the UK. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. So guys, before we dive right into today's video, please give this video a like and also share with your friends and loved ones, as it may save somebody. So earlier this year, I shared a video about a subscriber who the company that brought her from overseas sued to court regarding her breach of contract, and I had shared a lot of information about your contract. I'm going to be leaving the videos so you can watch the video and see the things you should be looking at before signing your contract to work in the UK. Not for only care workers, but for other sectors as well, because contract is one of the things that binds you with an organization. Yeah, so once you put your signature on a contract, then that means you have agreed to their terms and conditions. You have agreed to everything, which is why I always encourage and advise my beautiful viewers that please do always spend time to read your contract before you sign, because a lot of people who have had these issues are those that did not read their contract, and it's really impacting negatively on them, which is why I'm always advising that before you agree to any contracts, please spend time to read it. And also, if you haven't got enough time to read it, ask the organization if you can spend more time to go through it so that you understand it very well. I shared an information about this carer who came to the UK, and not even up to 3 months after she has signed a 5 years contract, she says she's resigning, which is why I always advise you guys to always go for 3 years contract first. If there is even 2 years, do it first, because you may work there and it may not be the organization you want to work with. She signed a contract of 5 years and she got here and she resigned within 1 or 2 months or so. So I'm going to leave that video in the description so you can listen to that video and also follow up with this. So the update is here now, because by the time I went through her contract with her, most of the things that she was taken to court for are things that she had already signed, that she agreed to them. So, and that's what the court holds. No matter what you say to the court verbally, they don't even listen that much, provided there is an agreement or there is a contract that is binding you and whoever you have taken to court. So now the case has finally been judged. She had already put in her resignation, and with the way things are, she cannot work with the organization because it will either be one thing or the other. So the court have asked the organization to let her go, but now they have done calculations of everything that was spent on her to move to the UK, accommodation she lived in, and everything. So the court asked the organization to put down everything they have lost in course of recruiting her from overseas and bringing her to the UK. And the organization had put down everything they have lost, and they may even add some to it, because right now they are really angry. I'm not saying they did add, but she cried out and she was like, she wished she never put in her resignation on time, because the judgment has been made and the court have asked her to move on to her new organization she's going to be working with. However, she will have to be paying a certain amount to the care organization that brought her from overseas because of the expenses they made during her process. When the case was judged, the judge was like, you can go to the new organization, because with the way you are, if you carry on to work with this organization, you're not going to be happy with yourself, and we cannot force you to be in an organization that you're not happy with, but you will have to be paying this certain amount to the company that brought you from overseas. And I now asked her, how much is the new organization going to pay her? She told me. And the next question, I was like, so if you pay this certain amount to this care organization that brought you for the number of years you're meant to be paying it, are you going to be left with enough money to look after yourself, pay your rent and everything? She said no. And I was like, okay, you have to do it, because now is a court case, and apart from that, you have got a county judgment, which if you're applying for a DBS, they will ask you to declare anything that you have got, and you have to declare this, that you've gone to the court and all of that. Like you said, you wish you never sent in your resignation as quick as you did. So that is the consequences. You have to. I'm not saying what the court has done is wrong or what the organization have done is wrong. Like I always say, organization has done everything to bring you over to the UK to work, and just in 2 months. And to her, she didn't even resign that they are giving her so much work to do. She said she's found another company that she thinks she likes, and she wants to move with the company. So she's now regretting it. So please, I know a lot of people have had different experiences, some good, some bad, moving abroad. But before you rush into making any decision, I would advise you always think of the consequences. Because right now, she's going to work in the new organization she found. But as she's working, majority of the money she'll be working will be going to the organization that brought her. So what's the essence of the drama? Whereas you can still work with this organization for up to maybe a year or 2, then you can now resign. I'm sure if she had done, the organization will not feel like they have lost a lot of money if she had done that, because they would think back and say, oh, this person has worked with us and she has been doing some overtime and all of that. So okay, let's let her go. Not in 2 months. So guys, I know like some people will come and say, oh, Fajira, I don't know how the companies, they stress us, they do this. I always mention this in my video, that if care job is not for you, it's not for you. No matter how you force it, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Where we came from, we are not really used to care work. But when you stay here over time, even for people that just came, I'm sure that thing is still like, oh, this is not our kind of job and all of that. But when you stay here for a longer time and you get used to it, I'm sure you won't find it difficult, and I'm sure you can find your way around it. And at the same time, I'm very much aware of employers that are also stressing their employees. I know like a lot of people that have gone through stress by their employers, which I understand. But for this particular lady I'm talking about now, her problem wasn't because she was stressed. That's to tell that some people are just, sorry, I know you're watching this video, I'm not trying to talk you down, but remember, everything I'm sharing in this video are things I mentioned during our section. So don't feel embarrassed. I'm sure you understand everything. I'm not mentioning your name, nobody knows you. So just in case you're watching this video, which I know you are a very good follower of mine, but have to use this to advise other people so they learn from your mistakes, just as you're regretting that you wish you never did that. And I'm sure if you have the opportunity to come to my channel to talk, you will be able to advise people. So next time when they come, they don't just rush to resign, especially if that company has paid for your visa application, paid for your flight, giving you accommodation. Like it's really bad, to be honest. It's really bad. So please, once you get here, try your best. I'm not saying you should suffer in an organization that they are suffering you, but you can still make your way around it. So that is what it is. She's going to be paying, I'm not going to call her exact amount, but from what she told me, she's earning £100 a month. She will be paying £40 to the organization that brought her from her country for some months. I've forgotten the number of months she told me, and that is it. So this one, she cannot say she's not paying, because it's even the court that will make sure that she pays this money. So she can't even come and say, oh, I'm not able to go to work, that's why I can't pay, or they will follow it up. And just in case she's on sick leave, she won't be able to get as much as she will get for that month. So guys, before you rush into any conclusion or making any decisions, think about it. Think about the advantages and disadvantages, because like she told me when she booked her session with me that she didn't even read her contract. She didn't know that the things I'm telling her after reading her contract, she's just hearing it for the first time because she was really desperate to move. Please do like and share with your friends and loved ones so they will be very much aware. In as much as you're desperate, please, whatever document you're going to sign with your organization, spend time to read through it. If you can't read through it, pay somebody to read through it for you and explain to you so you don't make this mistake. So guys, this is just the update from my beautiful subscriber who ran into this trouble, but I'm glad that she's gradually coming out of it, and she has learned from her mistakes, and I'm sure she'll be able to advise people around her as well. So we've actually come to the end of this video, and if you find this video helpful, please do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. And also do like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. It may help somebody. Until I see you in my next video, guys, do take care and have a lovely day. Bye bye for now.